Hello! I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for August 12th, 2016. I'm getting a little bit later started than usual because I'm trying to be ready for tomorrow when No Man's Sky comes out, and I want to do some videos, just exploring. It's basically going to be another learning experience series, but this time a little bit bigger. Looking forward to that. I don't expect much from the game personally, but at the same time, I think it should be interesting. So, hope you'll join me for that. For now, we have a couple people who have already finished. Pretty decent scores. The 550 is about average, about what you start at, really. So, 640 and 800 give me a little bit of promise. And Glueburn may have had a bad day. I am also going to be trying out a new piece of recording software that I hope will make things a little bit easier. Today I have a transporter, remote power, and sensor. The transporter makes things a little bit interesting, but it doesn't verify that room 3 is clear. So, I'm going to do my standard and swap out for an interface, and then begin. So I know room 2 is clear, but I always know room 2 is clear. And then I have this tiny little piece of... Also, I have one infestation type today. I'm going to go ahead and put this in just to be sure. And unfortunately... Wow, unfortunately R4 is huge and does not offer me much in the way of promise. I guess fortunately I don't have to wait long before I can be relatively sure that this is safe. There is a vent though, so I'm not going to stay in there long. My recent experiences with vents have been very, very bad. Now I know there's at least 2 rooms, one across from D2, one across from D5. So that gives me some options. This is actually, holy crap. Oh, that's R2. Alright, well, I'm going to send... Transport 1 to R2. Unfortunately, oh, there is a generator. And lots of scrap. That's, wow. So we're going to remote R2, and that's the rest of the ship. So those 2 make up for the... Oh, please... Oh... There's 1 defense on the entire ship. Okay, well, I think... I can transport 1 back, and then I'm going to open D11. That'll take some time, and while I'm waiting on that... and I've said before, I haven't had to do it in a long time, but I've said before that you really want to try to do 2 things at once if you can, because there's so many hazards. There's so many hazards that can really weigh up against you. It could be that one of these rooms bursts, and all of a sudden I have radiation everywhere, and I can't do anything about it. One other interesting point is there's only 1 airlock on this ship, so that's kind of unfortunate. I'm checking 3 rooms right now, and R2 should be safe. I hope. All the other doors are closed, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and take that chance. Oh no! Whew! Now I don't know what that is, but I'm actually willing to bet that is slime. Just to test my theory, I'm going to open D9. Because if there is something in that room, it's going to move. If it can move, if slime obviously doesn't move. But if there is something in that room, it will try to move to D9. through D9, and it hasn't yet. Now 3 is my toe. Yep, okay. So I know now I'm dealing with slime. Slime is my only infestation type, and so the good news is I can open all. I can open all and just make my way through the ship as quickly as possible. Oh, it's filling D5. Or R5. Can I get here yet? Nope. Not anymore. There's another one in that room. And as soon as you know there's slime, there is good news and bad news. As soon as you know there's slime, you can immediately just cram the room. You can immediately start loading into the room and picking up everything you can. The bad news, of course, is it's pernicious and it will come after you. Oh, I have a drone here. I'm gonna have to get that. Have I checked every room? I have checked every room. When you have a situation like this, you want to make sure that your paths are open. And unfortunately, fortunately, you don't have to worry about slime cutting you off. Slime is very literally not intelligent. It's random, and I mean that's unfortunate. But at the same time, it means you don't have to worry as much about some other factors. You don't have to worry. It's not intelligent. It's not going to cut you off. But at the same time, it's stupid, and it could cut you off. This is already coming for us, and right now my best path may very well be to head over to R2 once I pick up this drone and teleport everything, part and parcel. I have generator and trap, that's not too bad. I can get back or I can go either way. I'm going to go ahead and head back. It's a little bit riskier because it heads through more rooms, but I don't want to get there and be out of transporter signal in that room and lose the transport signal and have to run back anyway. So this is going to turn into a fairly short video, but extremely successful, and considering the circumstances, it could have been bad. Now, the only things that I really might want to do, I don't think I can get into R15. I'm going to take this risk. It is a risk. It is not something that I would advise anyone do. I cannot get into R15. Is that correct? I can get in here. Okay, that has defense. The other one is in R10. So I'm going to go through, but I can't go through there. I am running out of transporter signals, but again, that's not critical right now. I just want to check this one. What I want to check, I've said before, I've seen it's entirely possible for terminals to have different programs on them. Some have defense, some don't. Oh no. No, I'm not going to be able to get that module. Damn. No, I have trap. I can get the module. Haha. How far have you? No! You sneaky! Ugh. Okay, this is actually really bad right here. Okay, I've got trap. So I'm going to transport... No, Oh! No, I can't. I can't transport traps. And what I can do now... That slime has been destroyed. No, it's firmly installed, so it didn't matter anyway. Crap. Oh no. Okay, so this is what I was worried about before, is I'm in R2, and now I have to drive across the whole ship. And at any moment, slime could spawn in any of these rooms and just generally be a dick. And I have to go through the airlock. Do I have to? No, I can get... Okay. Because if I had to go through the airlock's not really accessible anymore. It is, but it's not. So I've checked everywhere. Yeah. Okay. So, took a damage. That was me being stupid. I feel really bad about that. And I was waiting to have to go through R3 instead of R5. And I really should have stopped and turned around, but I didn't. And that is how slime will get you. You can get close. I would play it risky with those scrap drops, trying to pick them up right at the edge, and it really can. Right when you go for it, it'll come back. So there wasn't much that I could do. That was stupid of me. I could have. Well, no, I said there wasn't much that I can do. I could have not done it. I could have done better, basically. But overall, seems like a pretty solid run. The turret didn't come into play, but again, with slime, it probably won't. I didn't say that before, but it probably won't. And the only way this could have been better is with probe or with ship scan. And I don't think I finished the thought earlier. If one of those interface stations had ship scan, I could power the whole ship at once and get the image that I needed and scan the whole ship. Probe would have been better because the scan can have a fail in certain rooms, but that would have been very nice, and that is why I like probe as an option on ships. Even ships infested with slime, because slime doesn't hurt probes. And so I could explore this entire ship room by room using remote power and a probe and get the whole ship scanned and then start working on the rooms. And that's usually what I would do in my campaign. So, could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Sensor's extremely helpful with slime. I always, when I have sensor, and I always carry a sensor, I will drop it in my generator rooms so that the drone that's doing the generator work won't be surprised by slime. Or even if it is, at least I get more warning than the drone is taking damage, because you panic. I certainly did yesterday. You panic when that happens. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. I am going to, as always, keep things neat and tiny. Close everything up. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. I kind of feel like there's something that I forgot. But I found the fuel. I've checked every room that I can. I can't really search in R13 because slime, and it is filling that room already. Same thing with R14. So, unfortunately, that's as far as it's going to go. I guess I could have... I can't now. R4 is filled, and it has a generator, so I can't just blow off a trap in there. I could have tried dropping a trap, but I don't think it would have been safe. So I might not have a perfect score, but it'll be pretty good. 810. I could have had 820. That actually does put me at the top of the leaderboard. Dan might have had the same problem that I did, where he got a little cocky. And so I'm happy with that placing right now. It could get better. We'll see. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.